Good morning. It is our last day here in Belgrade, and as you seen yesterday we tried to go up to St Sava Church, but unfortunately there was a big funeral going on, a lot of news reporters, crowds of people, so we couldn't get in.
There's a funeral going on, and by the looks of the crowd it seems like it's somebody very important. There's news reporters, there's loads. You can't get people in the church, there's people outside. It seems like a really big deal.
So yeah, we're taking a walk back up now, and hopefully we can get in because it looks massive on the outside, so I can only imagine what it's like in the inside. What do you think of that, Keelan?
Yeah, it's very impressive, isn't it?
Isn't it? It's huge.
It wasn't like this yesterday.
No.
Yesterday you couldn't get near it. Okay, it looks like we can get in.
I think so, yeah.
Safety first.
Safety first. Okay. Okay, so we've just been inside, and wow, that is probably one of the nicest churches I have ever seen. There is a bit of renovations and stuff going on inside. I know there is an underground that you can go and see, and it's supposed to be all made of gold and like gorgeous mosaics and stuff, but unfortunately it is closed at the moment. I don't know whether it's to do with the renovations or COVID or what, but that was so impressive. Okay, so we have just left the temple and we are now on our way to another one of Belgrade's top attractions.
Okay, so we're here now up at the fortress. Free in, which is a bonus. It's also massive. There's a huge park inside it, and right here beside me is the river Sava and the Danube. So both of them, they kind of run into each other, which is pretty cool. And I don't know if you can see that behind me in the distance. They are little boats. They're actually nightclubs. So Belgrade is renowned for their nightclub scene. I think they're closed at the minute, shocker. But yeah, they're all nightclubs all on the river there, which is pretty cool.
God, this place is huge. This has to be like the biggest fortress slash castle that we've actually visited. It's just really nice to walk around. There's amazing views, so much greenery, and everyone seems just really chilled out, so there's just a really nice vibe from it.
So this place is really the spot to come for the views. You can see right over the rivers, you can see into the new part of Belgrade, or the new Belgrade as they're calling it. A lot of construction, and yeah, from what I've read, big plans for this place, so it's exciting. Okay, so we've arrived here at kind of the centre park of the fortress. It's a big park area, and when we were doing the walking tour the other day, Milian was telling us that in the summer, him and his friends and a lot of kind of young people would come here. They play guitar, they have a few drinks, and they just kind of chill out and enjoy the views. They get, I think he said they get between 30 and 35 degrees each day, which is incredible, and just a cool vibe to be here, I'd say, in the summer. He said it's just be packed with people, but yeah, everyone kind of just does their own thing, chills out. They never get bothered by police or anything like that, and I don't think anyone causes much trouble. So yeah, I think in the summer this would be a really, really cool spot.
Yeah, I think we should really come back in the summer when it's a lot hotter. We are wrapped up now, it's like proper winter.
Okay, what's really cool about this place is it's free in. Of all the castles and the fortresses that we went to in the Balkans, there's been a small fee, you know, to enter. But Miljan was saying because it's a public park and a public kind of walkway that they can never charge in. Okay, so we're walking. This is the entrance into the fortress. We actually came in the back way, but yeah, this is the main entrance right here. And something pretty cool here, because this place has been ruled by Romans, then the Serbs got it, and then the Ottomans got it. You can actually see the difference in the fortress. So I think when the Romans had it, it was like of a certain height, and then the Serbs got it and they kind of built on, and then the Ottomans eventually got hold of it themselves, and then they built it even more. So I think most of you'll see it here actually. So yeah, you can kind of see it here clear, the kind of difference in the time zones. You've got the Roman rock, then you have the Serbian, and then at the top then you have the Ottoman. So that's where they've kind of built and then built on.
Okay, so we did say it was free in, and it is, but there is a bit, I think he was saying it worked out about 80 cents or something like
to go up to the
top of the tower.
Yeah.
But it's not open. Again, it's not open.
And yes, they do have a restaurant, and yes, it is closed.
It is closed. We are just leaving the fortress now, and I feel so relaxed after walking around there. But we are hungry, so we are going to go and grab some traditional Serbian food this time. It has been recommended to us, so yeah, we're looking forward to trying it out, because so far all the traditional food that we have tried has been delicious. Okay, so we've just stopped off for some food, a place called Cevapi, and we have ordered Cevapi, I think if I'm saying it right, so yeah, we're going to try it.
Oh, thank you.
Look at that. Looks like it's bomb. Does it?
It does. Right, taste test.
Oh my god, I have to dig into this beside them.
Nice.
Really good.
Yeah?
It's like beef inside, and then you pick your toppings. So I got red onions. What was the sauce called again?
Ivar.
And then some other spicy sauce, tomato and lettuce, I think.
Open it up.
Can't drink this all apart. Really good. How is yours?
Mine is grand. It's just falling apart. The bread is actually lovely, isn't it?
Really nice.
Yeah, the bread is gorgeous.
Very sloppy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, so we just finished our Cevapi and it was delicious. So if you're in Belgrade, you definitely have to go and try one. it's just like a kebab. You could basically grab it on the go.
Yours was like sausages or
Mine
something?
was like, it was beef in it, but they were like little sausages, and then of course the tasty sauce and whatever toppings that you want on it.
Yeah, it was nice, yeah.
And if you're a vegetarian, you can also go in because Keegan,
She looked at me like I had 10 heads, to be honest with you, when I asked her. But the thing is, right, I got the same thing as Samantha, just minus the meat, and it was still lovely because of all the flavours and, like you said, the sauces and the bread as well was really nice. So, and it came to 665 dinar, which is, what was it,
550, I think.
Yeah, five,
yeah.
Yes.
So really cheap and very filling. So definitely try a Cevapi.
Okay, so after we've just had a Serbian meal, we are now going to wash that down with some Serbian beers. Okay, so we are here now at the coronavirus test centre. We need this to get into Bosnia, which is our next stop. We weren't too sure when we were coming into Serbia, if you watched that video from Skopje, if we needed a test, and we sort of found out that we didn't and everything was grand, but we are 100% sure that to go to Bosnia we definitely need a negative test. So we're in the queue here now to get it, so hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes okay.
Female.
You're like, show us what you have there. Yep. Thank you.
One for you, one for me.
Thank you.
Watching here. Okay.
Oh, my eyes are watering.
Okay, goodbye.
Thank you. Oh. You okay? How do you feel?
It's alright.
It's awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, good morning. Slight bit of a problem. My results have come back negative, which is great, but we haven't heard anything from Samantha's side of things, so we need to get that email sent to us as soon as possible so we can get on the bus to Bosnia. There's no point just me having the results and not her, so as well, obviously if I'm negative there's no way that she could be positive, like, so it's just, I think it might be a clerical error on their behalf, so we've tried ringing the hospital or the test centre, the hotel. I've tried ringing, they just can't get through. I've sent the emails and still nothing back, so we're going to have to go down to the test centre again and speak to them directly, and hopefully, you know, they can resolve the issue. The problem as well is the bus leaves at 11:15 and it's about 9 AM now, so we don't know if we're going to make it. But if you can't make the 11:15 bus or the next bus, there's another one at 3, so hopefully by then it'll be all sorted. Here's the next part of the problem. If it's not sorted by then my test results expire tomorrow, so I will have to go and get another test if we are not on that bus today. So there's a lot to do, a lot to be resolved this morning. So hopefully it will be, fingers crossed, and we can get on the bus to Bosnia. Samantha is starting to lose it slowly. She's climbing the walls. I think she's probably more upset with the fact that I'll be probably heading to Bosnia by myself. Because my results are here and they're negative. We're still waiting on yours.
Just bloody send the thing.
So yeah, it might be a Bosnia trip on my own. I'm
blaming everything, the internet being bad. But I actually think they got the email wrong, so my own fault.
Okay, so we are just leaving the test centre there. We have got her results.
Negative.
They're negative, and yeah, as we suspected, there was a problem with the email address. So
yeah, I did. I said it to the girl, and she said a few foreign emails it happens with.
It kind of gets lost.
It gets lost.
Yeah. So anyway, we have the paperwork now, which is good, but we did have to come back up, which is just part and parcel, I suppose.
We did the right thing.
We did the right thing coming back up. So we now have to get a taxi back to the hotel, pack. And we're hoping we can still make the quarter past 11 bus to Bosnia. It's about 9:45 now, so we're a little bit up against it. But if that doesn't happen, I think there's another one at 3 o'clock, so we'll have to get that. It takes 9 hours to get to Bosnia, to Sarajevo, so we don't really fancy getting there at all hours in the morning. If we can get the 11:15 bus, we'll be able to arrive in Sarajevo at about, what, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock PM, so that would be great. But look, we just have to go with the flow and see what happens. But yeah, the main thing is we both have gotten negative results and confirmation of it, which is what we need for the Bosnian border. So we are on track now. 21 euros per
person.
Yeah, per person, one way, 8-9 hours.
Great.
Let's go. So how much?
100 dinara. Okay, your score.
Okay, and then one more. God, I hope I have enough.
Okay, you
50, yeah, you do.
20. This right, yeah?
Oof.
Be careful. Okay, so we are now at the Bosnian border. They're taking our passports. We're not entirely sure if we have to get off the bus or not. The car would have been just coming up and down here, and that's where the first bomb was thrown.
We're at an area here where there's just thousands and thousands of pigeons.
What's your name?
Merima.
Merima.
Nice.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So this is the menu.
Here's change.
Thank you. Oh wow, it's lovely.
Is it? It is freezing today. This is the coldest day we've had since we started this trip. It is -1.
Nice, nice.
Bye, bye, bye.